And we're back. Welcome back to the Most Deaf podcast. It's just going to be me and Eric talking all the good stuff today.
Yes.
And so we've been pretty busy. Deaf in general, we've been cooking. We've been here and there. We did go to the California Arts Council Creative Economy Town Hall meetings. That's a mouthful. We were there talking to, just like the plan, they've been working on it for like the last 2 years.
Right.
How they're going to really support the arts, right, in California.
It's essentially like building the creative economy here in California. And they're teaming up with a lot of like local agencies to make sure that, that the money goes through the correct channels and we're not just like spending it willy-nilly. And we've been showing up. We've been talking to a couple of other creatives and agencies out in the IE, specifically Riverside and San Bernardino.
So we'll see how that goes. We're really excited. I think we made a lot of really cool connections. We met a lot of, we met other nonprofits. We met a lot of workforce development. So we have a lot that's going to be cooking up this year, you guys. So it's super duper exciting.
We're getting the name of filmmaking in the IE out there for all of us. So that's very exciting.
Exactly. So we went to NAMM recently, which is one of the biggest conventions. It's for music, and the actual title is National Association of Music Merchants. So basically anything that has to do with music, audio, they're there. Showing off their new products and stuff like that. We went because, first, we do go with Ernie Ball just because we got to go, we got to go check it out, represent. Mm-hmm. But besides that, we went to kind of check out what opportunities we might have for the nonprofit. Of course, we're always trying to get some gear. So the goal is to basically have an equipment rental library for filmmakers out here in the IE, just because that is one barrier that we don't want people to worry about, know. So
we may have cameras, but we may not have the audio equipment.
So we made some really cool connections over there. I don't want to say anything yet until we have it all solidified, but we have some stuff cooking for that. Another thing that we did recently, we went to a filmmaker meetup this weekend. And that was hosted by David Draper. Hey, David, how's it going? But thank you so much for inviting us. And that was basically just a meetup. Yeah. And it was in Upland.
Yeah, it was really fun meeting up with a bunch of other filmmakers that I haven't seen in our circles yet. Mm-hmm. It was really chill to see them. Yeah,
it just really reminds me of how many filmmakers that there are, and just how many people do work in LA and they just live out here in the Inland Empire. I also wanted to give a quick shout out. So there's a lovely couple that we met, and another power couple, Justin and Sarah Carter, and they made a series, and it's called Queendom Come. Yes. And that's on Tubi, so that's really fun. I've been really interested in watching that. It looks like it's definitely like fantasy. Yeah. And I like the aesthetic. I like where it's going. And it was really nice to meet somebody who's actively, trying to make things and
cares about her team, her crew.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It seems like she always wants equality, right? Yeah. A big on making sure that all the income and everything that comes from that is spread. Share the love, basically. Mm-hmm. So that's awesome. And we do have more meetups planned as far as us with Deaf. So please stay tuned. I'll keep an eye out on Instagram. That's our biggest platform for us, keeping everybody informed. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention is that we have a newsletter that's going to be coming out soon. So if you haven't, make sure that you sign up for our newsletter. So that's going to be somewhere in the description down below. So if you don't want to miss anything, please sign up for that.
We have really cool astrology for filmmakers.
Go ahead, Eric. Take it away.
Thank you. Astrology and filmmaking. If there was ever to be an intersection between the two industries, it'd be here on the Most Deaf podcast.
So tell us about the forecast. What's going on in the next week or so? What should we plan? What should we avoid?
So there's a lot of things happening in the astrology right now, and
Chaos.
But to keep things positive and lighthearted, things are always going to be happening behind the scenes, whether something is happening on a global level. We always got to look at what's happening right in front of us, right? And right now we have really good astrology for filmmakers, specifically for reaching out to collabs that you want to make. So
Take notes.
So from January 28th to February 1st, we have Mercury conjunct Venus. I'm going to say things like that and it's going to not make sense, but I'm going to break it down for you guys. So what that means is communication is making a really good relationship with creating beauty and art. It's really good for reaching out to collabs that you want to make. Both of these planets are in Aquarius, and Aquarius is a sign that has to do with community and being for the people. So if you're thinking about making a documentary or writing a documentary and you need to reach out to the communities to make that happen, this is a really good astrology to do that. You have an entire week, okay? With Mercury having this really good relationship with Venus and Mercury being about communication, expect good news about something that you applied for at the beginning of the year. If you applied for a grant, if you entered something into a film festival, this is a really good time to receive good news.
This is the time.
This is the moment. Also, on a more practical level, if you're an actor, this is a really, it's a great time to record your monologues to get your reel ready. If you are a filmmaker, director, DP, this is also a good time to get your reel ready so that for the rest of the year, especially with these eclipses coming up in the month of February, you need to have something made so that way you're ready to go when the time comes, because when the eclipse season starts, things are going to be moving fast. Eclipses are moving. We have Mercury retrograde coming up. It's not the time to be falling short and not be prepared for the opportunity to come your way. So yeah, it's real. So on a smaller level, the astrology looks really good. On a bigger level, because everything is happening with Aquarius, and Aquarius being about community building and being for the people, you want to look out for local talent. Reach out to the communities around you. I mean, if you were just to look at the headlines, this isn't really the time to be moving to LA or going to LA to be making these projects happen. They can happen on your doorstep, and that is exactly why DEFF is here, to make sure that you have the community to do that. Oh yeah, that's right. That's stupid. No, but it's true.
I love that. That's right. No way.
Great.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that was your astrology for the week of the 28th to the 1st of February. You're welcome.
And in other news. So
now to Cindy for the news.
Thank you. So we are planning a meetup. So if you guys missed the meetup with David Draper, that's okay. We're inviting David and we're inviting all of you guys to show up next month. So please keep an eye out on our socials to get more information about that.
Yeah.
It's going to be super exciting. We're going to try to do a lot of fun little activities to kind of get the energy going.
And we're going to be giving away exclusive DEFF merch.
Woo! So that's always fun. We got inspired by Dutch Bros, not gonna lie. So you don't want to miss out on that. So make sure that you sign up for the newsletter, sign up for everything we got.
Follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok. Look out for a new website. But that is hush hush for now.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
See ya.
Bye.